Hello friends, in today's video I'm going to tell you the story of Llorona. After watching my last video, I think you might be wondering who Llorona was. Llorona is a well-known Mexican folktale that originated in the 18th to early 19th. Although several variations exist, the most basic story tells of a beautiful woman by the name of Maria who drowns her children in the Mexican river in means of revenge because her husband left her for a younger woman. The legend is said that in a rural village there lived a young woman named Maria. Maria came from a poor family but was known around her village for her beauty. One day, an extremely wealthy nobleman traveled through her village. He stopped in his track when he saw Maria. Maria was charmed by him and he was charmed by her beauty, so when he proposed to her, she immediately accepted. The nobleman's father was extremely disappointed that his son was marrying into poverty. Maria and her new husband built a house in the village to be away from his disapproving father. Eventually, Maria gave birth to twins, a boy and a girl. Her husband was always traveling and stopped spending time with his family. When he came home, he only paid attention to the children, and Maria knew her husband was falling out of love with her. One day, he left and never returned. Years later, as Maria and her twins were walking by a river, she saw a familiar carriage with a younger, beautiful woman next to her husband. Maria was so angry and confused that without thinking, she picked up her two children and threw them into the river, drowning them. Only after she saw their bodies floating in the river did she realize what she had done, and she then jumped into the river, hoping to die with her children. Now she spends eternity looking for her children around that river. It is said that if you hear her crying, you are to run the opposite side. If you hear her cries, they could bring misfortune or even death. Many parents in Mexico use this story to scare the children from staying out till late. At the gates of heaven, she was challenged over the whereabouts of her children and not permitted to enter the afterlife until she found them. Llorona is forced to wander the earth for all eternity, searching in vain for her drowned offspring. She constantly weeps, hence her name Llorona. She is caught between the living world and the spirit world. In some versions of the tale, Llorona kidnaps wandering children who resemble her missing children, asks them for forgiveness, then kills them to take the place of her own. People who claim to have seen her say she appears at night or in the late evening by rivers or lakes. Some believe those who hear the wails of Llorona are marked for death, but those who escape in time are not. It should be noted that the folk tale will vary dependent on the location, as it is not specific to any one region and is known throughout numerous Latin American countries. Hit the like button if you have enjoyed my video, and please subscribe to my channel and press the bell icon for more updates. Thank you.